This is not Call of Duty. This is real life. And this is not a SEAL team op. This is a former Green Beret caught trying to escape military prison, hanging on a fence like a busted piñata. Legacy leaking out like blood on barbed wire, dudes. Look at this. Now, SEER training, $20,000. Years in uniform, 10 plus. Getting stopped by 2 MPs and gravity, priceless. Let me throw the photo back up again. So this is a story about Staff Sergeant Mason Wallersheim, 10th Special Forces Group, SEER school graduate, combat tested, now court-martialed and caught mid-prison break, pants down, pride gone. And this is a brutal reminder that training means nothing if you abandon the code, ladies and gentlemen. If you abandon the code, training means nothing. Now let's rewind. Wallersheim wasn't a pogue. He wasn't some desk jockey. He wore the Green Beret. He passed SEER school, survival, escape, resistance, survival, evasion, resistance, escape. This dude is trained to resist capture behind enemy lines, and yet his downfall, barbed wire and bad judgment. He trained to escape terrorists, right? But he got defeated by 2 base cops in a chain link fence. Now, on January 31st, 2025, Fort Carson hosted a fall from grace. A general court-martial found Wallersheim guilty against his pleas of 1 count of broadcasting and indecent recording. Not sure what that is. 3 counts of attempted larceny and 1 count of wire fraud. 1 count of actual larceny. He got acquitted on some charges like the indecent recording, extortion, battery, and false official statement, but don't get it twisted. This was not a slap on the wrist. This was a career annihilation, okay? Violation of Articles 80, 121, 134, 120C. His sentence is 28 months confinement, reduction to E4, bad conduct, discharge. Once a high-value asset, now a glorified headline for what not to do in the military. Now, here's where it turns from disgrace to a full-blown dark comedy. May 2nd, 2025, U.S. Disciplinary Barracks at Leavenworth. Wallersheim tries to bust out like it's the Great Escape. Only this time, Steve McQueen's stunt double gets stuck on the freaking razor wire. So, yes, you can't make this up, guys. You can't. The guy who passed SEER school, whose entire training revolved around escaping captivity, gets caught like a Reddit tier role player trying to speedrun a prison break. His escape plan probably came from a Discord group called Tier 1 Mindset, run by dudes who never has done a pull-up before. And MPs didn't even have to run. They just had to point, laugh, and tase. Now, you want to know what this really is. It's not just a prison break fail. It's a case study, an ego over honor. Training doesn't make you unbreakable, right? Character does. You can have the beret, man, the badges, the schooling, the Eagle Globe and Anchors, the Navy SEAL Triumphs, whatever. But the moment you stop living by the code, you're just a liability with a resume. And unfortunately, man, he brought discredit amongst his brothers wearing that Green Beret. And we see this happen a lot of times in the military, where guys, go off the rails, do crazy things. And this guy being in SEER school couldn't even escape some MPs, man. I don't know. Maybe they need to update their doctrine there. I don't know. In America, where you have networks, you know the environment, and you're in the military. You know how the military runs things, and you couldn't escape. Now, being that he got this far out of Leavenworth is pretty impressive. I will give him that. But the thing is, being hard to kill isn't about SEER school. It's about self-control. It's about not turning yourself into a meme on Monday morning, because that's what this guy became. Wallersheim, 10 years plus service, is now a joke, right? And this isn't just about Wallersheim. This is a wake-up call to every man and woman who thinks past accomplishments excuse present weaknesses. You don't get to coast on your reputation. You earn it daily through discipline and honor and restraint. I've seen this type of mentality, especially with the onset of social media, where every veteran is online trying to do various different things, and ride their past accomplishments. That's why they like some of these accounts. It kind of irritates me because all it is talking about what they did before. I don't care. What are you doing now? What are you doing right now in life? Right? I don't care. You were the homecoming king. You were the star quarterback in high school. I don't care. What are you doing now? You want to live like a warrior, then don't go out like a dumbass with your ass caught in barbed wire. Make decisions like your legacy depends on it, because it freaking does. Right? I don't know if this guy's married, has kids or what have you, but now you've got dad, if he is a dad, with his butt cheeks hanging out. Okay? And it's embarrassing, right? Don't be that guy. Train hard, stay lethal. And for the love of all things sacred, stay off the damn fence, guys. Anyway, I do appreciate you hanging out with me. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Remember, as always, stay frosty, stay strapped, stay dangerous. Take care.